Okay, so we're going to do a sample for easing. And easing is taking a longer piece and attaching it to a smaller piece. So here you can see that this one's longer. And we want it to not be noticeable. We don't want to see any gathers or anything. We're not going to have any pleats. And you'll have this happening a lot when sleeves are set into armholes. You can find ease where pants or skirts are joined to waistbands. Sometimes it's at shoulders of jackets. There's all sorts of places where ease might occur. Sometimes it's at the bust area on a princess dress. But I've got notches about 1 inch in on each side of our pieces. So that's going to be flat. No ease there from notch to edge. And then we're going to do 6 inches into 5.5. So, first thing I want to do is make an ease stitch. Now we did the gathers already, and that was 2 rows of basting. For ease, I generally just do 1 row because it's a shorter area. But I'm still doing it at the half between the notches. We'll do right sides together here. Here we go. Okay, so I've got that much extra to work in against my shorter piece. I pull the stitch like I did with gathers. It's just that I'm hoping to not stitch across any folds of fabric. Some fabrics ease better than others. Once we get it kind of the right length, we can share the love. Try to get it uniformly spread out, much like we did with the gathers. Okay, now we'll go back to regular stitch length and do a 1/2 inch seam. Got my larger piece on top so that I can see in case I do anticipate making a pleat. Perhaps I can fix it before I stitch it. Still working to keep everything at the 1/2 inch. See how we did. At first glance, it looks like there are maybe a couple pleats, but I think those are not stitched down. I think they will press out. So let's go press. Press, first as it was sewn. And now we'll press the seam towards the eased piece like we did with our gathers. Sort of supports that little bit of ease. Come from the right side and make sure there are no visible puckers. So you can tell that this piece was eased in, but we don't have any pleats or puckers like we would with gathering, which is what we're going for. There might be one right there. What do you think? Is that one? Do I need to get in there? Ooh, need to fix. Yeah. Filming. I had one pleat hiding under a leaf here. So I can just release, hopefully, 1/2 inch each side of it and get that gone away. It's right there. It's right there's where it was. Trim away the old stitch. So now I'm just going to overlap my seam stitches a little bit. Check it. Yeah, that'll press. Okay, good. Did we see any of my ease stitches? I don't think we did. Good. String right there. All right.